Oh, hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to your daily divine messages from Spirit. Happy Monday. I hope you had a blessed weekend and a beautiful 111 portal. Over this weekend, it was a very, very intense and powerful, transformative weekend. As if you tuned into the Daily Divine Messages from the weekend, it was a powerful message for a very specific divine masculine collective. And the theme, which you can go back if it resonates with you, the title is, was that divine masculine, the final curse of the fleur de lis air has fallen. If that resonates in any way, shape, or form, you should definitely go check out my most recent Daily Divine message that we just posted. I believe the premiere is on its way, that just went out, that I went and also went live earlier today on all different platforms about. It was really beautiful. And I think it's a powerful message. And if it is, and it doesn't, it's not specific about whether what your gender is, if you identify as male, female, man, woman, whatever your, any, this is energy, okay? Non gender, non binary. It is energy, it is all within us. It is within all the feminine and the masculine, the creation and creator. Okay. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. Sometimes I just hop on and start rambling. My name is Princess Leah. I am an intuitive artist and healer and channel for spirit with the intention to heal the heart of the divine masculine and the sacred feminine for the soul of mankind through conscious love. So, I am so grateful to be here and excited to tap into. I still actually have some of the glass that fell into the heart chakra sound bowl that from Friday's, right before Friday's reading, when the fleur de lis flute fell, and the spirit council for this specific divine masculine collective let us know that there was a renewal. So anyway, I could keep talking about it, but I'm not going to because I've been talking about it all weekend long, and you can go check it out in my playlist, like I said before, if it is something that interests you, in my daily divine messages from spirit. But until then, if not, we are here and we're going to see what this week tunes us into, because we are tapping into the pre-shadows of the first new moon of the year. It'll be the new moon in Capricorn. And it'll be right at the very end of Capricorn season, right about 28 degrees. So this is a mature Capricorn. What have we learned through this Capricorn season since what, December 21st, 22nd? So let's go ahead and just move in that space. Let's see where our heart space has opened since the winter solstice in Capricorn season. If you'd like to join me in this sound bowl healing, you can close your eyes. You can place your hand on your heart if you'd like and take a deep breath. If any messages from Spirit come through, I will relay them. If any messages come through for you, the glass of this, the vibration of the glass against the metal of the heart chakra is making an Interesting sound. One we've never heard before. That is a message. How does the sound feel for you? Does it irritate you? Is it over tingling? It's an interesting sound, and it's interesting to think about, to contemplate this new sound we haven't heard before. We might be feeling this new vibration, new sensations this week, right now, that we haven't felt before. So we'll see with the Star Child Akashic Tarot and the oracles, Beyond Lemuria, Moonology, Four Agreements by Dominic L. Ruiz. What do these messages say? What is this feeling? Does it make you smile? Does it make you giggle? Does it make you cry? Does it make you laugh? Does it make you angry? Let's see what Spirit has to say about this week here. We have looks like a bit of a headbutt. Let's see, look, who wants to fall out? Who's that? And look, this one's kind of peeking its head out, and it's the High Priestess in reverse. And we have at the bottom of the deck, Starseed, beautiful energy. I love when the energy is beautiful. Everything's gonna be alright. We have the Queen of Crystals and the Five of Cups. There is mending, building, a rebuilding after a loss. The Queen of Crystals, Earth energy. I always hear with the Queen of Crystals, Virgo energy, getting your shit together, getting your life together, getting your feet underneath you, getting your pentacles, your bag. The High Priestess in reverse. This grief has been pulling you out of your high intuition, trusting in spirit, trusting in your starseed, trusting that you are transforming, going through a deep, oh, this is beautiful at the bottom of the deck, transformation. Look at this with the Empress. Look at that. You are transforming. Divine Feminine, Empress, feminine energy of the attractor, the receiver, the conceiver, the creator, the feeler, the sensual. Love maker is the Empress. The starseed, this beautiful transformation occurring this week that you don't see at the bottom of the deck. So that's why you need to tap in. Maybe you're feeling like your intuition is off because of some things that have happened. The Five of Cups with the Seven of Swords. Maybe there was a little bit of, I'm hearing scandal or deceit, some loss, some grief. And my throat's starting to tingle, starting to tickle with the cough. The cup, but you know, with this Five of Cups, something I just noticed here about this Five of Cups. Usually the Five of Cups is the card of grief, of loss, of healing. Every loss, no matter how large, small, whatever, you know, it doesn't matter. A loss all needs to grieve. even if it is for the better, even if you are letting go of a past version of you that you know is unhealthy, even if you are letting go of a past relationship that you know was toxic, and you're letting go of toxic cycles that you know have been unhealthy for you. A version of you is being transformed so that you can become the starseed empress. The empress creates out of whatever the empress has. The empress is resourceful. The empress sees abundance in all things. The empress always sees a solution, never sees lack. That's the shift you're going into, because the Queen of Crystals is that same way. The Queen of Crystals says we got enough. We have all that we need and more. The Empress says we have all that we need and more. Divine always provides. That's your gift, beautiful starseed. If you are watching right now, if this resonates for you, hit that like button. I always appreciate it. Look at this. Radical expansion. The heart is expanding radically, and I love that this is here because I think that might be my word for 2026. Radical. I feel like radical has been my word for the last 3 years. But it's just continuously expanding. I love it. The dragon, that was the year. What was that? Year 8, 2023, 4? Yeah, 4. And this here we have number 40. Number 4. That might be a soul path number 4. That's my soul path number 4. That is a balance of stability of Queen of Crystals. I love this because over the weekend when we had that reading for the Divine Masculine, we had the King of Pentacles, which is the King of Crystals. And now we have the Queen of Crystals, Queen of Pentacles. And the heart chakra just flipping right on out as I talk about the Divine Masculine, beautiful collective, unfurling back to love. And the Queen of Crystals here and the Empress at the bottom here. Spirit says take it out. Okay. I just love this. The transformation is here. The transformation is happening. Yeah. It is happening. I want to put transformation here. Starseed Empress. The High Priestess, yes. It's been a while. You may have forgotten just how powerful you are. This might be the message for the Divine Feminine here, getting you some love, Spirit says. Okay? Look at this. Soul Star Chakra. Merging with the divine, unfurling back to love. This is beautiful energy. I love it. I am here for it this week. Look at all these chakras coming out. Dang. The third eye chakra. Jeez. The beyond, look, and the full spectrum of all the chakras. Look at this. I love this. This is all feminine energy. So we got feminine, divine, feminine, sacred, feminine coming in the chat this week. Closing out the last week before our first full new moon. new cycles, new beginnings. This is when I hear in astrology, you as the new year, you could, or not all in astrology, technically that would be Aries, but if you want to look at it as like on a lunar standpoint for the new year, the first new moon of the year would be that new year for the lunar recycle cycle. So that's beautiful. Look at all this feminine energy tapping from the heart to the third eye to the soul star chakra. It looks like this. Merging with the divine, tapping into your beyond the mind. Look at that. Beyond the mind, third eye. Go beyond the mind. Go tap into that soul eye. Tune into the frequency of the universal intelligence beneath the surface of our bodies, beyond the mind. Tune into the full spectrum of it all, as above, so below. That's exactly where the heart meets healing. And there's more chakras to come. Look, I can't. All the chakras are here. Look at this entire full body activation happening this week. I can't even. The high heart chakra, the throat chakra, the earth star chakra. I mean, do we have them all? We're missing the root. We're missing the root, the sacral, and the solar plexus. That is it. And that's so beautiful. And it's so funny because those are the three of the masculine, which is so funny too, even though that sacral is that feminine. But those earth, that's the masculine. That's bringing it into fruition, initiating, integrating it all. That's the masculine energy. That's all that's here. That's the only masculine energy that's here today, right now. Okay, and I love it. Because this earth star chakra is the anchor. That's the crystals. That's the pentacles. That's the earth. That's the Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. That's the Earth Star integrating all of this beautiful feminine energy, all of these new creative ideas, all of these new downloads, all of these new frequencies, all of these upgrades and ascensions and activations. Look at this, you guys. Integrating it into your human body. That's the transformation that's occurring. Your star seed, highest self, the non-physical self of you, the feminine, the non-physical self of you, the feminine, is becoming embodied into the human, beautiful vessel, as the empress, as the queen of crystals. What a magical transformation. You know why? Spirit said, because that curse is broken, because conscious love, true love, divine love, loving compassion has awakened the life force energy between the yin yang, the life between the masculine and feminine. The violet flame has ignited and initiated. Oh, a beautiful healing. This is so powerful. What a powerful week, you guys. I'm so here for it. We still have more to go. Look at all these cards. And usually I don't just throwing all these cards out, but today Spirit is speaking. The chakras are speaking. We are upgrading. I'm hearing all of those that transformation, that deep, dark depths of the soul that you went through during the Scorpio November, October, December season, that was this initiating. That was this burning, this healing, this baptism by fire, the Five of Cups, the grieving, because all of your chakras, the Kundalini, the year of the snake last year that we're still in, but we're coming to the final ending of the year of the snake until the new moon in Aquarius in February. I believe that'll be like February 18th or so. That's when the new year for the Chinese New Year, which will then transition into the year of the horse. But have faith in your dreams. Until then, we are still shedding and we are initiating and we are integrating all that old skin that the snake had to shed last year, the Kundalini of all of our chakras have now risen into a higher frequency. The debris of all that heaviness, the sadness, the trauma, the drama, all of that has been released. And so now take time to breathe out. Nirvana is the exhale. So beautiful. Hold your vision. Hold your vision. Fixed moon, Aquarius moon. You might have an Aquarius moon. You might have a Taurus moon. You might have a Scorpio moon. You might have a Leo moon. Hold your vision. Thank you, Spirit. I have a fixed moon. I have a Taurus moon. Thank you, Spirit. I receive. Look, your personal truth is personal to you. So don't take anything personally, says Don Miguel Ruiz. As this young man sits on this log reading his book, perhaps of his own life, of his own journal, or a book, a story is written. You are writing your story. Your own opinions and point of view reflect your own agreements and are personal to you. It is no one's truth but yours. That's why this is no one's journey but yours, no one's transformation but yours, no one's grieving process but yours, no one's healing process but yours, no one's awakening process but yours. Starseed, one that is unique to you, one that is specific for you. This love, this journey, this awakening that you have had, this vision you have had. Look, right on top of the third eye chakra. And go beyond the mind. Hold your vision. Look at all that blue for the throat, the third eye, the crown. Then I'm hearing the unseen. Faith is walking by faith and not by sight, is believing until you see. My son was just telling me that in the car and I love it. He said, you say, I'll see it when I'll see it, I'll believe it when I see it. Well, I'll tell you that you believe it and then you'll see it. And I'm like, that's right, tink tinks. Love it. So be immune to other people's opinions. They may not see what you see because it's not their vision. It's your vision. So go beyond the mind. Go into your third eye. The beautiful, the beauty, the story that you're writing. The dream that you are dreaming, everyone lives in their own dreams. Be immune to people's poison, be immune to people's opinions, and just live in your own dream because they're living in theirs. Let them live in their dream, you be in yours. Your truth is personal to you. You don't need anyone's approval for your mission work, bliss work, for your road to conscious love to begin and to continue and to evolve and to transform. You don't need permission to go left. Just put your blinker on, let everybody let them know that you're going left. That's all. That's what I just heard Spirit tell somebody, okay? Be unapologetically, graciously, receptively, abundantly, lovingly, compassionately, you, okay? I hope that helps. This was really beautiful. I'm going to say that this was the message for the Divine Feminine Collective that Spirit wanted to say in turn. Thank you for holding your vision for the Divine Masculine. Wow, Spirit just wanted to say that. I wasn't expecting that to come through. That's beautiful. That's really beautiful. Wow. I just got really emotional. Spirit, this is someone's spirit team, spirit guides, wanting to speak to the Divine Feminine Collective, saying thank you for holding your vision of the star seed, of the Empress that you were created to be. Thank you for also allowing yourself to go through the transformation needed, the grieving process, the death and the rebirth and the healing that you had to go through. Thank you for keeping your heart open and being willing to say yes to love, even after the times of deceit and despair. Thank you for looking at the full spectrum of it all for your Divine Collective. Thank you for going beyond the mind, Divine Feminine. Thank you for being the non-physical. Thank you for feeling and helping the Divine Masculine unfurl back to love. Wow. Thank you, Divine Feminine, for opening your heart and allowing yourself to unfurl back to love too. But Feminine, you are love. We all are love. But Feminine, you are the closest to Source because you are the non-physical, creative thought, idea, inkling, tinkling, sensation, passion. You are the love, the feeling. The feeling of love is that feminine energy, is that feminine energy within us all. And it's because of that feeling, it's because of that feminine energy when she holds her vision. And I'm just using she, her pronouns for sake of ease, but it's all within us, regardless of gender. But when the feminine holds the vision of healing the heart of the Divine Masculine and the sacred feminine. Let me just pull out, let me do the high heart chakra. That's it, with the Empress. Can you see that here? I hope. It might be a little blurry. The high heart chakra, the Empress, the starseed, the feminine, the masculine, the weaving, the dancing, the movement between the two. It is so healing right now. There is a healing occurring between the feminine and the masculine that high heart chakra and the heart chakra, the balance. The balance. It's really beautiful. And I'm hearing because the vision was held. And I'm actually even hearing the feminine held the vision, but the masculine kept it anchored into the physical. Kept it anchored because the feminine, again, is the non-physical. So without that anchor of the masculine energy, it cannot root. It cannot pull birth into fruition. It needs that masculine anchor, grounding. That's why the Virgo Queen of Crystals, Pentacles is here. It's all a dance together. Even the Queen of Swords, I didn't even see that up here. Using the discernment, the balance of the mind and the heart, the head and the heart, with loving compassion. Yes, so beautiful. This is so beautiful. Look at this. The cards are going crazy. This is so beautiful. I thought I was going to be done 10 minutes ago, but apparently there was something else. So thank you, Spirit. I receive this message. If this is a message for you that resonates with you and your higher self and your high heart chakra, and you are unfurling back to love, conscious love, give this video a thumbs up. Be a part of my small vibe tribe and subscribe if you would like, where we're always here with the mission, on mission to heal the heart of the divine masculine and the sacred feminine for the soul of mankind through conscious love. And until next time, beautiful beloveds, you take care. Peace and love. Namaste. Bye.